Hey guys, happy Friday. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us for another episode of Comics from the Future. This is the show where we preview and you can pre-order the upcoming comics. My name is Megan, this is Andy and Jason, and we are from Infinity Flux. We are a comic shop in Chattanooga, Tennessee. If you have not stopped by before, just come on, just do it. And even if you're not local, we can ship these comics to you that we are previewing as long as you get your orders into us by the time period we're about to specify, because things have changed again.
There has been a little bit of a change. So just to state it while people are getting on. So DC is now making it where you have to have your orders in by Sunday. So this is just for DC Comics. So for any DC Comics that we preview today, any that you want, let us know by Sunday at 5 p.m. For every other publisher, Marvel, all the other ones, Image, Dark Horse, IDW, Scout, it's still Monday at 5 p.m. So just remember, DC by Sunday at 5, everywhere else, Monday at 5. And we'll remind you again. So
it's easy to remember. DC books launch on Tuesday, everything else on Wednesday.
Yeah, they've just shifted it. They've just shifted it. You get them earlier, so you got to let us know a little earlier.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, as you guys are getting on, please share this video. You can share it in your timeline. You can share it in a group. You can tag a friend who is interested in comics or who you think should be reading comics. We would really appreciate it. I'll let Jason talk about the giveaway.
And for doing such, every week we do a giveaway. So this week we are giving away the latest Detective Comics. 1026. Yeah. They come out so quick and the number's getting so big. So we're giving away Detective Comics 1026 and the variant. So all you have to do is you just have to like our page, share this video, which you'll be doing your friends a favor, and reserve a copy with us. We want to give it to somebody who already wanted it, so reserve your copy, and we will announce the winner on the next Comics from the Future at 1 o'clock. In fact, it's that time to announce last week's winner.
Yeah, I'm ready this time.
All right, Megan.
Yeah, so our winner for the 3 Jokers, which was the A cover and the variant, that's a big one to win.
Yeah.
Is Hunter Norman. So thank
you. All right.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, Hunter. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining.
And for always ordering through us. We really appreciate it.
All right, before we get underway, this just in.
Beep, 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 beep.
So about 9 p.m. last night, DC announced that they're doing a second printing of the mega hot. It's not even out yet.
It's hot on the way.
If you don't know why this is hot, we'll let you know. It's second printing of Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knights. So Andy, tell everyone why this book is so hot.
Well, other than everything metal is really hot, this has the origin story. We assume none of us have read it yet.
No, it's not even out yet.
But from what we hear, it has the origin story for the Robin King, who is, if you don't know, a really creepy version of Robin to the Batman Who Laughs Batman.
So this issue, the first printing, is out Tuesday.
Yep.
And it is already selling online for $20-25.
Crazy.
Yeah, because, I mean, everybody's banking on it because of Batman Who Laughs came from Dark Knight's Metal. Now here is the counterpart, the Robin King.
Yeah.
We've had people asking for multiple copies. I mean, this thing is hot. So DC, in a bold, smart move, has announced a second print, but they've only given us till Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday at 5 p.m. We need to get our orders in. So if you want this second print, you got to let us know. People who have a pull list, let us know. If you don't have a pull list, it's easy enough to open one with us. We ship all over the country. In addition, they also announced the second print of Death Metal Number 3. So whereas the one we just showed you is the Robin King's origin, this is his first full appearance that's non-origin. So how that's all going to shake out as far as, like, will they consider the origin the full first appearance, or will it be one of those weird situations where it's a cameo / origin in this? Either way, this is another book that is just super hot right now. We have until Sunday to get your orders. So,
and this is another one that's not out yet.
No.
Issue 3 is not out yet. So these are 2 books that they've put out. I mean, guessing that this is going to be really, really hot.
And there's no doubt that I'm going to order a decent bit of them, but we need to know specifics. And if you get us your order in time, you get one guaranteed cover price. If not, then it's first come, first serve.
It's crazy now saying you get it at cover price
Yeah.
because that just seems like a given.
Yeah.
But now, I mean,
if we have them, we always do that for the first week. But it's more like the scarcity of it once it catches on. So I don't know if you guys have heard this news first. I know it's out there as of this morning, but you might have heard it here first at Comics from the Future.
Yes. All right. So if you guys want to check out more than what we talk about in this show, you can go to previewsworld.com and go up to their catalog, go to Final Orders Due. You can do this after the show, pull up a new tab, look at it in a new window, and you can see just the full range of what's available.
And this is for everything but DC. This is for all the books that still ship through Diamond. So today, we're each going to go over a few of the hot books. Then we're going to show a bunch of hot covers that are coming up. Then we're going to go over a lot of number 2s and 3s, just to remind you about books you might want, and some reprints. Reprints, I've never seen them hotter than they are now. It's amazing. Oh yeah, then there's this.
So yes, real quick, if you're local, every Saturday throughout this summer for the next few weeks is Free Comic Day. We open at noon, and you can come get new free comics every week. So this week coming out is Archie,
Riverdale,
The Boys, Stranger Things, and Batman Overdrive. So come get free comics this Saturday, tomorrow.
Yep. Anybody who comes by, you can get up to 3 free comics per person while supplies last.
Yep.
All right, so real quick, as we're going over this stuff, if you guys want anything, just say reserve Batgirl for me. That's what we're going over next. Just type your comments in there in the sidebar, or you can send us a message.
Yep, so starting us off is Batgirl number 48. This is still part of Joker War. It's really exciting because the previous issue dealt a lot with kind of the Killing Joke and Barbara reliving those kind of memories and that situation that she was in. Now we're bringing in, if you don't know who that character is, also on the cover, that is her brother, who is kind of a psychopath. And he shows back up, and they say maybe he's working with Joker, which just... She's got a lot of family issues.
I've got a brother like that. Hi, Eric.
But yeah, and then we have the super cool variant by Ian McDonald. Batgirls has some of the best variant covers.
Cool. Oh, this is me. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't, without the trade dress.
And this is, they didn't get the trade dress to us in time, but this is also our share prize. Like, share, and reserve a copy. And you can win the A and B cover from this.
All right, so Detective Comics. This is Detective Comics 1026. This is the final Detective Comics issue of the Joker War checklist. So I think it started with issue 1022. Detective Comics run ends with 1026. So this is the A cover for it. Let's see. Is that the Bermejo variant?
That's Bermejo.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, this is the variant cover for it. So in this, a toxin has been released into the underground tunnel system of Gotham, so Batman is trying to... He's just in a mess right now, okay? It's a war against him. There's nothing else to say.
It looks like Killer Croc may...
Yes, that's the big thing in this issue, so it's a return of a familiar face. So yeah, this is, like I said, it's important for a lot of reasons. Return of Killer Croc and the last issue of the Detective Comics Joker War Checklist issue.
And I see Alfonso's asking about free comics. Alfonso, you let us know which ones you want, and we will get those to
no, that's
you.
Adrian. See, you can't read from... I told you can't read from that
You're
far
right.
away.
Sorry, that is Adrian.
Adrian, if you want free comics, because they are free, I'll talk to you later. You can get it in a Sunday show.
It's going to be with some sort of...
Yeah, you'd have to buy
purchase.
something else, so...
Okay, so this is Hellblazer Rise and Fall, number 1 of 3. It is in Prestige Plush.
Plush, I wish it was a plush.
Prestige Plus format, so that's the sort of larger format that we've seen DC Black Label do. So this is an interesting Constantine tale. Basically, businessmen begin falling from the sky to their death, And somehow it links in with something from Constantine's misspent youth. So we get to see him as a young adult.
When he used to push businessmen off of roofs.
I guess so. Yeah, it's such a bizarre premise. I really need to see what's going on with it. It's written by Tom Taylor. So, I mean, with Tom Taylor on it, I definitely need to see it. And the art was done by Derek Robertson from The Boys.
Oh, cool.
So that's a really cool team up. So that's the A cover, and here is the B cover, also by Lee Bermejo.
Man, he is cranking them out.
He really is. And he's going to be cranking our exclusive cover out, too, for Batman 100.
Now we have, I keep wanting to call it Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's just called Red Hood Outlaw now, issue 48. This is the one tie-in that Red Hood is having with Joker War. And seems to be, if you read what happened in Nightwing, one of the previous issues, you see he's kind of butting up to Punchline, and
look at that.
it's not really
pals.
Yeah. So it basically says there's a reunion, but he's still a little bit Rick Grayson and kind of out of his mind. But this also mentions that Jason Todd may be retiring the Red Hood. He may be giving it up, wondering, does this city actually need Red Hood? I would say you might have enough vigilantes in that one city, but who knows? But yeah, this is the one tie-in, so if you're trying to collect them all and you haven't told us that you want to get all the tie-ins, this is going to be an easy one to miss because it's just a one. So if you want it, make sure you tell us either I want all Joker War things, or make sure to put me on this one so I don't forget. And then we have the variant cover by Philip Tan.
I'm interested to see Nightwing, you know, what's going on with him, and now he's popping in other books as a villain, it seems like.
Yeah, he's real messed up right now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a pretty special thing. We don't usually include this big of pieces in our show. So this is the Marvel Cosmic Universe by Donnie Cates. This is a $100 omnibus, so it is a huge collection. I'm going to tell you all what's in it, but if for some reason you have missed the epicness that Donnie Cates has created in the Marvel Universe, this is a really good way to collect it. And I don't know, omnibuses also often they sell out immediately, and they often increase in value. But yeah, it collects a ton of stuff. So it collects Thanos 2016 series, issues 13 through 18, Death of Inhumans 1 through 5, Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 through 5, Silver Surfer Black 1 through 5, and just materials from different Thanos one-shots. So yeah, this is gonna be big, I think, if you're a Donnie Cates fan, or if you just somehow have missed something here or there.
Yeah, maybe if you just started reading Venom and you're like, this is really good. Even stuff in this is heavily tied in with Venom.
It is. He hasn't forgotten any of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the Trad Moore variant, which looks super slick and awesome. So yeah, $100 for this really big omnibus collection. I think we'll definitely have a couple for the shelf. I think this might be a little bit of a sleeper hit, but yeah, if you wanted to have this collection, I think it's going to be
And
really
if
nice.
you like that art, wait till you see Silver Surfer Black, which is in the omnibus.
Yeah.
And usually with omnibus, there's other stuff in there, materials.
Yeah, bonus
like
materials.
Yeah.
All right, so from Marvel, we have Fantastic Four Antithesis, number 1 of 4. It's a mini-series. It is the first mini-series from the Fantastic Four where Neil Adams has done all of the art.
Wow.
So, yeah, legendary artist Neil Adams, he's done it all. So the premise is there's a meteor hurtling towards Manhattan, and, you know, Fantastic Four, others are trying to stop it, and just nothing seems to be able to stop it. And if it hits Manhattan, millions are going to die. So that is pretty much the premise. 4-part series. It has 2 variants. The first is by Art Adams. Now, this one caught my eye. That doesn't look like a meteor to me. That looks like a person.
Is it Silver Surfer?
Are we going to get a first appearance? I don't know. I don't think Silver Surfer we can see sort of the ribs that much, and it almost looks like there might be some clothes on if you look at the legs. So I kind of wonder, is this going to be a character we know? Is this going to be a new character? They didn't reveal anything about there being a person. I think this cover reveals more.
Yeah.
Because the solicitation just says Meteor. And the other cover is done by Ed McGuinness. For those of you who can't get enough Galactus covers, I love Galactus on a cover.
Yeah.
So he always steals the show.
Now we have a really fun book going to some Dynamite stuff. This is Mars Attacks Red Sonja. And, I mean, what more can you say about this? They say it's Martians of the Hyborian Age. It's exactly what it sounds like. If you're not familiar, Mars Attacks, which I didn't know was originally a trading card series in 1962.
Before the movie?
Before the movie. The movie is based on the trading cards.
Wow.
Yeah, and so the Dynamite's been doing some crazy crossovers, taking all of their characters, mixing them up. They meet Archie, they meet whoever, they meet every monster imaginable.
Yeah.
But this is really cool. This is by John Layman, who, if you're not familiar, he wrote Chew. He's written a lot of the weird crossovers. He wrote some of the Mars Attacks series before, when that was like a mini-series. And as with most Dynamite books, there is a lot of variant covers with it.
Whoops.
Whoops, not those.
And we're back.
Let's see. The first variant cover.
These are all really nice.
Yeah, they are. They're really, really cool. Is let's see, Art Adams. The number one is Perio. Then we have Art Adams. We have that's for Fantastic Four. We have Nguyen, Dustin Nguyen.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have
I love this one.
Sudium, which that's super cool. It's a very
that robot shouldn't be in this.
Yeah. Well, there's two aliens driving it.
Yeah.
I guess they each take a leg.
I see. All right.
I also like how the legs are like, Michelin Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stay Puft Marshmallow.
And then we have the Stratty, the cover D.
Yeah, I don't recognize that artist, but good to get some new artists in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a Barry Kitson variant, which I'm assuming is a wraparound, given how...
Hey, let me see if I like it. I do like it.
I think it is. It was... The one image that we could grab was like super stretched, and then this was available, so I'm assuming this is a wraparound.
It's going to be fun. You look at the front cover, and you're like, Alien's doing okay. You turn on the back, you're like, nope, his head's about to go flying off.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Like, seeing all the covers, it really made me actually want to check it out. I didn't know how excited I'd be about it. So, all right, so this is a one-shot. It is Octobriana. I don't even know if that's you can see that on the cover anywhere, but it's a $10 one-shot. This is a weird one, guys. If you're just a fan of like underground comics, this is going to be for you. My friend Keith actually pointed this out to me a few weeks back. He was ahead of the game. So there was a Russian, I'm going to butcher this, Keith. If you have more info, put it in the comments. But a Russian superhero, an American sort of took that idea on the underground scene and made her more of a presence. So this is a cross between 70s psychedelic and Soviet constructivist art. I had to look up what that means, but it's like the cool stylistically, like propaganda style art, where it's just really like juxtaposed and very bright and in your face. So like I said, if you're a fan of underground comics, I think this is going to be a neat one. It's just a one shot, so it's a thick $10 issue full of really cool art. There's also a preview you can check out on Previews World. You can see the first few pages. Check out that art.
All right, from prolific creator Joe Hill and awesome artist Gabriel Rodriguez, we have a new, very mini Lock and Key series. It's just a two-parter. It's called In Pale Battalions Go.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting title. So it's set back in 1915 during World War I. It follows John, who is Chamberlain Locke's eldest kid, as he uses the keys. You know, the keys can bend reality and things like that. So he's back in World War I. He wants to get in the war. He wants to help, and he wants to use the keys to help. So a little two-parter there from Gabriel Rodriguez and Joe Hill. And just the one cover on that one. Oh, so now we're to our new segment on just cool covers.
Yeah, so we're going to go through these pretty quick, but if you guys are interested, just let us know. We'll tell you what they are as we go through, and if you just, whether you're part of the series or not, these are cool to check out.
So this is a Scotty Young cover, and I like to see him do things that aren't
Kids,
Cute.
babies.
It's still cute in a way, but yeah, this is for Philadelphia number 7. This is the Scotty Young variant. So you Scotty Young fans out there, let us know if you want this one, because his stuff, it tends to get like bought up, and then they hear about it late.
Yeah.
Especially when he's doing series he's not on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that one.
This one's really cool. Spawn is back, bigger than ever, especially
Yes.
with the big anniversary issue that they so proudly proclaim is now breaking records. But Spawn has recently been going and bringing back some of the weirder versions, Spawn the Impaler, and Medieval Spawn, and all that. And this one is the
309, I believe, right?
yeah,
This is the A cover.
yeah, the Matina cover.
Yeah.
And they've been usually doing about 3 covers, I think,
They
per Spawn,
have.
and they're
Yeah.
all really cool. McFarlane usually does one, Matina does one, and then kind of like a rotating.
Yeah, we
Artist.
included this because people keep coming and asking for Spawn after the fact.
Uh-huh.
And Spawn used to be a book, just the people on Poll wanted it. It's not anymore. So if you're one of those people that you want Spawn every week, you want all the good covers, let us know. There's typically 3 covers a week. And lately I've been seeing on eBay like the 3 covers going in sets for a good bit of money.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So yeah, so this is the A cover. The other 2 are great too. You can find those on Previews World.
All right, this is the Betty Page number 2, cover C, Linsner cover.
I can tell that's
It's
Lindsay.
really nice. Looks like a magazine, just you don't see many yellow covers. So this is also number 2. We sold out of number 1, so if you want to sign up for the series, let us know. We may not order as many of the second issue as we did number 1, so this is a great cover.
Next up, we have Canto 2. So this is the second series by the people who do Canto. That one was sort of a sleeper hit,
Yeah.
and also a speculator hit. So I just wanted to get that on the screen, let people know this is beginning, this is your chance to get it. I remember the last issue of Canto, it was like severely underprinted, under order.
Yeah.
So just wanted to show people that real quick.
Then we have Shazam, the Dale Keown variant cover. The series is about to wrap up, and I'm guessing we're going to see Shazam pop up later. But this is a really, really cool cover with the lightning.
Next is my favorite cover of the week,
What?
the Joshua Middleton Wonder Woman cover.
That looks like a photo.
He's that good. He's
Yeah.
that good. People say that about Alex Ross stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I could almost see this being sort of Alex Ross in a way. Just different colors than he would
Yeah.
choose.
Yeah, there's something about the color. It's so different. I like to see it in person. Luckily, it's a cardstock variant, which means it's going to look even nicer in person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
But this is going to be one of those ones. I think everyone's going to ask for it later. So get in on the early train. Let us know you want it.
chew, chew.
Then we have the Flash Lee variant. He's been doing a few of these really cool. This style has really been big right now.
I know.
This semi-realism, but still superhero style. I'm guessing if you get a lot of these Flash variants, they all kind of go together like thematically.
Yeah, they look nice together.
Mhm.
This is Justice League Dark, the variant for that. I believe it is a Bermejo. I can tell he just does things with darkness that hardly any other artist wants to try to cope with. It's amazing what
Yeah.
he can do. And then in real life, they always look like super awesome.
Yeah,
You get under actual light, it looks better than it does on a screen.
I think the screen's backlit, or however blacks aren't as deep as
Yeah.
he's got really deep blacks
Yeah.
in his covers.
Yeah. All right, this is Daredevil Annual number 1. Who did the art on this? I don't know.
I am not
Don't have it
positive
in my
to tell you the
notes.
truth, but I mean, I include it because I think it's cool. I mean, Daredevil, his dad was a boxer,
Mhm.
so he's dressed up like a boxer. I thought some Daredevil fans might appreciate this one.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Ooh, and then Spider-Man Noir. Yeah, we don't have a note about who did this cover.
I think this is just the A cover.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
so just the A cover, but
Yeah.
it's been a
And
great
we have
series.
The old school Electro.
old school
Yeah.
Electro.
Uh-huh.
He's a ruffian.
Yep. There are parts of my house that are wired like he is, and they scare me. Okay, so now we're going to go over number 2s and 3s and reprints. Once again, I've never seen reprints selling for what they have been. Oh, and this is another This Just Then.
Yep.
So DC just announced they're doing a second print for Wonder Woman number 759. It's the new team. I know you've been reading it.
Yeah, Marcio Takara and Mikkel Janin from, if you read his stuff with Tom King on Batman. So yeah, we sold out of this immediately. Yeah. A great jumping on point for Wonder Woman.
Yep, they've rushed it back to second print. We have until Sunday at 5 p.m. to get your order.
All right, and Bliss number 2 from Image, another one that we sold out of the number 1, so we won't order as much of the number 2. So this section is pretty much, hey, the number 2's coming out. Don't forget to add that to my pull list if you like it. This was a comic about the memories. You could erase memories with a drug, but guess what? Those memories have to go somewhere. Where do they go? Ooh,
Chew number 2 is coming out. So if you like number 1, you're a fan of Chew, let us know. Here is your reminder.
I sold a Chew coloring book the other day.
That's ghastly.
That's probably a lot of red.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do you want to talk about this one?
Well, that Texas Blood had a big launch with, what's his name? Jacob Phillips?
Yep,
Sean Phillips' brother?
I think it's his son.
His son. Working on this one still very much has that kind of criminal vibe or whatever. So
we sold out of
I love that cover.
Yeah.
That is a cover that screams old school Preacher to me.
Yeah. It's really good. It's very unique.
Which, I mean, that just calls to me.
It's
like,
really
if you
creative.
like the crime stuff. I Wolverine number 2. So this is the last of it. It's just a 2-parter. If this cover calls you, you're going to like it. It's a series that doesn't take itself too seriously. There's also quite a bit of action in it. He's trying to save that little girl. It looks like he did. Where is it going to go from here?
Who knows with Albert?
Yes. Good luck to you, Albert. Empire Avengers is continuing. That miniseries, which is one of the offshoots of Empire, been selling out of that left and right. Thanks to our salesmanship here on the show, I take it.
No, been coming off the shelves too,
It's been cool. Marvel, they've got a lot of talented writers over there right now, and you can tell because they give them projects where it could be less than memorable, and they're all just sort of making the most of it.
Yeah.
So, same goes for Empire Captain America. That one is continuing, so if you've liked it, you want to make sure you get it, here's your chance.
Hellions number 3. Look at that. The cover is doing what the title suggests.
It's the Goblin Queen. Is that her name? The old X-Men villain.
Yep.
Yeah, Hellions is cool. Kind of tackling the seedier X-Men team, even with a character that's an egg.
Yep.
That cool cover.
Dr. Aphra, the number 1 came out before so many months ago, so it feels like, wow, this is just issue number 3. Yeah, it's just issue number 3 that's out right now, so another one that's picked up interest over the past few weeks.
And here comes my second favorite cover of the week. So this is actually for Strange Academy number 1. They've announced a 3rd printing. They don't have the cover ready. However, we have to have our orders in. Since this is not DC, this is Marvel, you have until Monday at 5 p.m. Strange Academy number 1 first print. It's huge. Go try to buy it right now. You're going to be paying at least, I'd say, 3 to 5 times cover price. The second print sold out, so here is your chance for the 3rd print.
3rd time's the charm.
I checked this morning. The cover was still not available, so instead insert joke here.
All right. Oh my gosh, this is Thor number 2.
We can't
4th print.
handle this.
Yeah. Wow. Every time there is a new printing of Thor, it goes up $25+ every time. So let us know you want this. A lot of people have asked, hey, can you put me on everything 2nd, 3rd, 4th print? There's no button that lets us do that, unfortunately. You do have to let us know.
Just specify. That's
every
what the show's
time.
all about.
But yeah, this is Thor, the number 2. Thor
2, 4th.
4th print.
I I love the Galactus missing the arm. That's
Yeah. And then we have X Factor number 2. We just got X Factor number 1 this last Wednesday.
We just reviewed it on our Tuesday show.
Reviewed
if
it
you want to
and
check it out.
already sold out.
Oh,
I just
for
saw
high
this
price
morning.
variants.
We've got some variants, but still time if you read number 1 you liked it, or I am almost positive they'll be doing a second printing because that's the thing now.
Or we'll try to do a reorder if we can.
Yeah, for sure.
What is this?
X-Men God Loves Man Kills number 2 is coming out. So for those of you who like this sort of redux with extended stuff from Chris Claremont and team, that is happening.
I think this had already been solicited, but they put it on again, so
Yes,
they're just giving you more time.
You get another chance to let us know if you got around to reading the first.
Betty Page, get indoors. It looks like it's blowing up a storm.
Yeah, we kind of already went over the Betty Page number 2 cool cover, the Linsner variant. This is just a number 2A cover. Like I said, the number 1 sold off the shelves, so we may not get as much of the number 2, so make sure to sign up for it.
Engine Ward number 2. I believe you did the review for that.
Yeah, Engine Ward number 1 was really cool. A weird sci-fi book where Earth is kind of urban legend, and it deals with gods based on the Zodiac. A really cool sci-fi book from Vault. And we've got a number 2 coming out.
I wonder if it's a wraparound cover. I'm not sure.
I bet it is. The first one was,
Okay.
and they're doing kind of all the faces of the gods on the covers.
That's very cool. So this is It Eats What Feeds It, number 1. They're doing a second print. This sold out very quickly. People like sharks for Shark Week. Well, people also like gators.
Alligator Week.
I don't remember this coming out, but that's such a good title.
We didn't get a ton of it, and this is our chance to get more, and we will.
Yeah.
So if
And
you
this
want
is
a copy,
Scout, right?
yes, this is
Scout's
Scout.
been killing it
Yeah.
lately, so I would get this. I would hop on this.
Ooh, and then we have Wind number 3. I just read number 2. It's really good. Each issue is 40 pages, so it's like, it's a big old read every time. Kind of about a world where magic is outlawed. We've got our main character Wind, who wants to live a normal life, but he has pointy ears, and so he's kind of now hunted. A really good series from James Tynion, who's currently writing one of the hottest books, Batman.
Yep.
And he's great at it.
So these are posters. We have some posters up for sale. What are the posters costing?
They're $8.99.
$8.99. So we talked about that. We had that massive Sword of X poster a few weeks ago that was vinyl. These are just the normal size posters, and a lot of people come in and they see the posters we have, which are sent from the companies that we hang up and everything, and tend to get kind of sun damage or water damage because we like to promote the books that they're promoting. It's kind of what they're intended for. But now Marvel makes it where we can order posters for people. So only $8.99, which is actually a pretty decent poster price. And we have super cool ones like this one I'm definitely going to get. It's the Ryan Otley Spider-Man cover.
This is for Amazing Spider-Man 850.
Yeah.
Which, they're claiming it's going to be a big issue. They like the big roundish numbers. But Ryan Otley, I mean, that's enough reason to get it.
All the villains on it and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Adam Hughes, Black Widow, another series that has not started yet, but is, definitely going to be popular with the movie coming out and everything.
I like to think Black Widow is taunting her victim. She's like, "Who's shooting you? Who's shooting you? Me!"
So yeah, that's another poster.
Then we have a lot of X-Men fans, a Juggernaut poster, which this is a miniseries coming out fairly soon. Really, really cool Juggernaut bursting through your wall.
And that is all the posters for today. In fact, that is the show. So many things to go through.
We sped read this today. There's a couple more posters, and there's a ton more things on Previews World, on DC Connect. There are many, many ways you can find out what is coming, but just to reiterate, your orders are due for DC Comics. They're due this Sunday evening by 6. Anything else you can send
by 5,
by 5.
actually.
Anything else you can send to us Monday by 5. DC has changed their rules on that, so
Yeah, and you don't just have to email us. I mean, if you've got your phone out and you're watching this and you see something you want, just shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you want to get the information to us. Call us, whatever.
We're good at communication. We have a room full of very well-trained monkeys who can respond in any number
They're
of
really
ways.
good at mimicking our voices, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most times it is them.
All right, and yeah, once again, we have Free Comic Day this Saturday, tomorrow. So come get some new titles. They're putting out new titles every week, so you can come get something new each time. I think is that it?
Yep.
Is that all?
All right. Well, thank you for joining us to this week's Comics from the Future. To find out who won the share prize, tune in to next week at 1 p.m., where we'll have up all the newest comics you can order for next week.
It's a big one.
Yep. So, well, thank you, and this is us signing off.
Have a good weekend.